Welcome back to Abodecor, your cozy corner for seasonal home styling and inspiration. Today, we're diving into the beauty of a Thanksgiving table that feels both elegant and timeless, inspired by vintage decor. If you love celebrating the season with charm and sophistication, you're in the right place. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss our seasonal decor ideas. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps us grow our community and share more inspiration with you. And of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below with your favorite Thanksgiving tradition, or let us know which decor detail speaks to you most from today's video. Every great tablescape begins with a vision. For this Thanksgiving, our goal is to create an atmosphere that feels warm, nostalgic, and elevated, a table that sparks conversation and memory. We're drawing inspiration from vintage elegance, muted tones, natural textures, and thoughtful details. Imagine the charm of heirloom china paired with candlelight and fresh seasonal touches. This approach blends history with heart, reminding us that Thanksgiving isn't just about the meal, it's about the setting where stories unfold. Three, the table foundation. Let's start with the foundation, your table covering. Instead of a bold patterned cloth, try a soft linen in cream, ivory, or muted taupe. The subtle texture gives a timeless base for layering. For an extra vintage touch, consider lace runners or crocheted overlays. These delicate fabrics add dimension and a sense of old-world charm without overwhelming the table. If you have a beautiful wooden table, you can even skip the cloth altogether, letting the natural wood grain peek through beneath your decor for a rustic yet refined. Dinnerware sets the stage for your dining experience. Classic white china with scalloped or gold-rimmed edges pairs beautifully with vintage glassware. Don't worry if your set isn't complete. Mixing and matching plates adds personality and charm. A blend of heirloom pieces with thrifted finds creates a collected over time feel. Consider layering a charger plate beneath your dinner plate to give structure and elegance. Metallics like antique gold or brushed silver work especially well here. Polished flatware instantly elevates the table. If you have inherited silverware, now is the perfect time to bring it out and let it shine. Vintage-inspired glassware, like etched crystal goblets or amber-colored glasses, add sophistication and seasonal warmth. Try setting multiple glasses for water, wine, and perhaps a festive cocktail. This not only looks elegant, but also makes the table feel special for guests. A Thanksgiving centerpiece is the heart of the table. Start with a long runner of greenery, such as eucalyptus or olive branches, to create a lush, natural base. vintage candle holders. Brass or silver are especially timeless. Stagger their heights for a dynamic look that feels collected and elegant. You can also add antique vessels filled with seasonal florals. Think muted roses, hydrangeas, and sprigs of wheat for that vintage harvest feel. Candlelight brings romance and nostalgia to any table. Tall taper candles in brass holders feel classic and refined. Mix in smaller votives or tea lights for a layered glow. The flickering light instantly transforms the atmosphere, making every guest feel welcome. Choose candle colors that complement your palette: ivory, soft gold, or even a deep burgundy for richness. No Thanksgiving table is complete without seasonal accents. Mini pumpkins, gourds, or dried corn husks add harvest charm. Instead of scattering them randomly, cluster these elements in groups of 3 or 5 for a balanced, intentional look. For a vintage twist, tuck in antique trinkets, like brass keys, small frames, or old books, to add layers of storytelling. Soft textiles elevate the dining experience. Think vintage linen napkins, hand-stitched or monogrammed, to add character. You can tie napkins with velvet ribbons or tuck in sprigs of rosemary for a thoughtful touch. Consider adding chair cushions or cozy throws nearby. These small comforts make guests feel cherished. Individual place settings should feel inviting and intentional. Start with your layered plates, flatware, and glassware. Add personalized place cards, handwritten on parchment or tucked into vintage frames, for an elegant and memorable detail. You might even place a small token, like a wrapped cookie or seasonal ornament, at each setting as a parting gift. Fresh florals always bring a table to life. Opt for muted autumnal shades, rust, blush, and cream, for a vintage-inspired palette. Mix flowers with dried elements like pampas grass, seed pods, or dried roses to add texture and longevity. Arranging flowers in antique pitchers, urns, or teapots adds personality and that perfectly imperfect vintage look. Beyond candles, lighting sets the mood. If you're dining in the evening, dim overhead lights and let the glow of the table lead. Fairy lights woven into the centerpiece or draped across a buffet can add a subtle sparkle. If your gathering is during the day, position the table near natural light and let the sun highlight your decor's soft textures and color. This is where the table truly comes alive. Incorporate heirlooms, grandma's serving bowl, a vintage gravy boat, or antique salt cellar. These pieces not only add authenticity but also carry stories, which is exactly what Thanksgiving is about. Even if you don't own vintage items, you can easily source them from thrift stores or flea markets for an affordable, timeless touch. Serving dishes are more than practical. They're part of the visual story. Opt for ceramic or silver platters that complement your vintage theme. decorate pies, cakes, and breads on pedestals stands to add height and interest to your spread. When dishes are presented beautifully, the meal feels even more abundant and celebratory. Take a moment to step back and look at your table as a whole. The goal is balance, elegant but inviting, detailed but not overwhelming. Lighting the candles, dimming the lights, and playing soft background music can transform the room instantly. Remember, it's not just about aesthetics. The atmosphere should make your guests feel cherished, comfortable, and ready to celebrate. And there you have it, a timeless, elegant Thanksgiving table inspired by vintage decor. I hope these ideas spark your creativity as you prepare for a memorable celebration with loved ones. Thank you so much for spending time with me here at Abodecor. Your support means the world, and I'm so grateful to share these seasonal inspirations with you. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment below with your favorite detail from today's Tablescape. Wishing you a warm and joyful Thanksgiving.